Okay, y'all, so let's talk about this situation. Let me tell y'all how heavy the stalking is, how bad this is for me. So, this is a technology that I was like trying to experiment with as a kid, right? So, and this is like, I came up with this when I was like 4 or something like that. I don't know who was messing with me, who started messing with the stuff, but it's like really like another way to communicate because they already had the cell phone. We had a cell phone. So, that's why I'm like this person is like misusing the stuff and just being abusive because they ignorant. It's like, oh my God, it's her. It's her. Yes, it's me. So listen, y'all. I'm outside earlier, and I went ahead and took bottles and put them into my plants that have grown because it's like since they grew, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to be out there trying to water them every day, especially like, you know what I'm saying. So I just stick the bottles in there. So I got a new part of the lychee plant that's growing. And so if you look at it, not the shadow, the reflection of the lychee plant is on the side of the bottle. So this is how I know, like it'd be like the stalkers don't know that I could see how they think. Like that's what it is. That's what the device does. It's like I can actually see how you think. So I was coming into the house and it looked like the plant was growing, a new plant was growing inside of the bottle. Like it grew up inside the bottle, which can't be true because I put it in a spot where there was no plant and it's only been out there for less than a week. So this person was looking at the plant and thought that the plant was growing up into the bottle with the water in her. So I had to sit there and decipher for myself. This is how they try to make you crazy. So the people that they tried to make, like the geniuses that they tried to make crazy, they probably really made them crazy. It's not a joke. Or they was already crazy themselves. They was lying and saying they was geniuses, but they crazy. So like I'm saying, so you sit there and you will just like look at. I'm trying to figure out how they get in here, y'all. I think it's through the floor though. Okay, so yeah, you look at how, cause under her, that's the steps, and then his closet's under her. His closet's under me. Okay, anyway. So anyway, you look at how you see what I'm talking about. You see how okay, so that's what it was. So it's like first off, how did they see on my porch? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So when I left, the person had to come here and see on my porch, right? So listen, today a girl was running off when I got back, she ran from somebody's stairs, and I think it was mine. She could have ran off my porch, and she had a side ponytail with a fishtail, and that's like something I used to like too, like how they hair to the side with the fishtail ponytail. I never got a chance to have a fishtail. I have tried to plait my hair in a fishtail, all the different stuff. But that's how Keisha used to wear her hair in college. So now they trying to stop college, I guess. So anyway, let's get back to this. So I get, I'm like, I have to actually be like, okay, let me go ahead and think this through. You have to actually like, because the person to keep the thing next to themselves, they trying to feel you like you feel them, and it's like no, you came over here and you saw that and you thought that that plant was growing inside that goddamn bottle. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be like, nah, that ain't true. Like it's like you can't let the people take over. You can't just sit there. The the plant was you can't just sit there and be like, oh no, the plant grew inside the bottle. That's not true. That's not what you observe. That's why you have to stop and investigate. Like, that's not true. That's why I told y'all they was fucking with my eyes and everything. So I'm looking like, no, that's not true, Holmes. That's not true. That is not true. So then when I left y'all, look y'all, so this is before I left, so I didn't make the video because I was like, let me keep observing today and see what the hell going on. So then, and this one person that has depth perception, that was Val. Val said, I have depth perception. So they could be trying to make me Val too. I could, like, if this from SIUE, my teacher was Val, my lighting teacher, and she wore really thick glasses because she got depth perception. She can't tell different areas or whatever. So now I can see how she might see that as being that way. But it's like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, people make you crazy, y'all, because they'll be trying to, like, put somebody else in the room. So Val in the room, y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I got to figure this out. Like, right? So I sit down, figure it out. So that's what it is. It's like, I don't know how to, like, get y'all to, like, just understand it's just not your business. Like, you can't figure the stuff out because it's not from your life. Like, so, like, in the last part, y'all, it sound like I said it looks like they trying to stop college. I was saying stalk college. What the fuck? Where did stop come from? So anyway, let me keep going. So this the other part. So then I get back from the store, y'all. I go outside and they knock the plant over. They knock my Pothos plant over. And so you can clearly see that it's the lychee plant that's has a reflection. The Pothos plant has nothing to do with it. But it's the fact that they came here and saw on my porch. Like, it's like somebody was on my porch. You see what I'm saying? Somebody was out there on the porch trying to figure out what was going on with the goddamn plant. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like, do you realize that when you do this stuff, I am able to think like you think. Like, I can know, I know your thoughts. I know how stupid you are. That's what it is. It's like, I don't know how to get them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't this dude that was on a bus or whatever. Like, and that's the other thing. When I was at the shelter, they gonna do this every time I'm right. So I was at the other shelter, and the dude, he was trying to start an argument with me. So I was like, can you fix my cot for me? Because something happened. No, he had just fixed my cot. And I was asking him about something else. And so it was like, no, he was talking when I'm talking. I was like, don't do that to me. I was like, don't ever do that to me because I wasn't doing anything to you. Like, you not really talk. You know what I'm saying? So he came and messed up the bed again. I was like, oh, okay. Like, because he got upset about it. It's like, but he had already stolen from me. He had already done, like, all this little crime stuff to me. I guess they was trying to steal the dress that I got from Shein. And so then I get to the hotel, they steal my stuff from Shein because he had a device. So he was the one over there he was shooting up crack with the device in his hand and all that stuff. So that's what it is. It's like, I don't know what to tell y'all, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's how close they try to stalk me. And it's like, you don't have to stalk me. So they talking about how we were supposed to be in a different house on the street, which is the truth. Y'all, I always wanted to be in this house. It's just like a Dutch. It looks the same thing. Like, it's like the nice brick, everything. The house, like, it's like cobblestones at the bottom. Don't nobody ever go to the house. And then when we get to the house, it'll be like we can't really see the front door. So it's like, that's the need. That's why we gotta go to the house, because that's the house that we was probably supposed to be at. And they like, well, I don't think that was the. No, I think that y'all messed up her perception. Like, it's like, if they keep the stuff close and then they don't know how to. So yeah, the person just kept, like, this morning, that's all they kept talking about is how where we was living in and all this different stuff. Yeah, so if the person keeps the stuff close to their body, that's why they kept bringing me back to their house and bringing me back to their house and bringing me, and it's like, I don't need to be at the house. Nobody was at the house. That's not the house. That's why Patrick was like, yeah, Tiny. I mean, they used to be on Gady, and I don't think they called my mama Tiny. They called her Eva or Eve or something like that. And so, because I'm the person that's tiny. Then, even at my grandmother's funeral, at Thea's funeral, they was talking about me, y'all. Like, I know Thea take a can and make it to a ashtray and all this different stuff. That was me, y'all. They were talking about me. How I took urine in elementary class and some glue and wrapped it around a can and made a Then we put popsicle sticks on that shit too. Y'all, they was saying all this stuff at my grandmother's funeral, and everything they said was about me. It was Mr. Spoon. Not Mr. Spoon, Mr. What's his name? The one who put in our cabinets. He was like, yeah, I known Thee the whole time. And this, that, and the other. He was a fake preacher. Everybody fake, y'all. All of them over all the people that was around us at East St. Louis. What was his name? They was fake. That was the fakest eulogy I ever heard in my life. What was his name? Mr. Some. Man, he came in there and put in the cabinet, so. Knowing we weren't supposed to be in that house.